I'm John.
And I'm Kyle.
And we are the Fandomedians.
Today what we have for you is The Hunger Games
Mockingjay Part 2. Dos. I used
2.
It was Spanish.
Is de.
Ni.
Oh, de. I always get it wrong. De. French.
I don't know what 2 is in German. I used to, but... Anyway, we are going to show you the Mockingjay Part 2 trailer to start off this video. And it's going to be awesome. We've already previewed this.
So there's... spoilers, but not really spoilers because it's a trailer.
Yeah.
But here we go. Enjoy.
I've been watching you, and you were watching me. My dear Miss Everything, make no mistake, the game is coming to its end.
For the first time in our lifetimes, we're standing together with 13 districts. Our future starts tomorrow at dawn, when we march together into the capital. To slow our advance, President Snow is building a minefield of traps. The sadistic inventions of game makers meant to make sport of our deaths.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 76th Hunger Games.
This November.
We got one shot.
Let's make it count.
Thank God he's safe while he's alive. Snow has to pay for what he's done.
Our lives were never ours. They belong to Snow, and our deaths do too. But if you kill him, Candace, if you end all of this, all those deaths, they mean something.
Tonight, turn your weapons to the capital. Turn your weapons to Snow.
Epic! What?
That was awesome.
It was really cool.
Awesome. I said that weird. Okay,
It's awesome.
so to review the trailer, pretty much there aren't even words. You know,
It's full of fire, it's full of arrows, it's full of explosions and gunfire and mutants.
thanks for proving me wrong.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that was an epic trailer. Seriously, man. And
Yes.
like we do on this channel, we show epic trailers that, you know,
And we talk about it and what we think the movie's going to be like.
right. That's what we're going to start doing right now. So, in The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, that's a long name, it's going, should I say what it's going to be about? Like, just a general preface? I'm going to give a preface.
Yeah.
It's going to be, if you saw Mockingjay Part 1, spoilers for those of you who haven't read the books, District 13 is alive and it's well, and they are, now there's pretty much just a war going on between the capital and District 13, and District 13 is trying to get all the districts on their side. Well, not all of them, because some of them are just so closely tied to the capital, you know?
Right. And District 12 is gone.
District 12 has been destroyed.
Right.
So there are now only 12 districts in the capital. So some of the districts are just trying to just overthrow the capital now with just a full-on invasion. And as you saw in the trailer, there's going to be an invasion on the capital. And I've read the books, and so you have, right?
Yeah, I've read the books.
Okay, both of us have read the books, and we know what it's supposed to be like, and we are hoping they don't mess this up, you know, because this this trailer looks very, very promising, you know?
It does look promising, but I've got to admit, like, the trailer for The Sea of Monsters for Percy Jackson also looked pretty good, and I was excited, and it was awful.
Well, everyone knew it was going to be an awful movie.
Right, but, well, kind of. We were hoping that
I
maybe...
figured it would be an awful
We were
movie.
hoping that it would be good,
You know,
but it wasn't that great.
it wasn't
So,
at all.
but I think with the previous records of the second movie
Right.
and the third movie, part one of
Mhm.
Mockingjay, I think this is going to be a really good movie, and seeing all those special effects just adds to it.
Right. I mean, the effects that they had to put into this thing, just all of it, you know?
Right.
From that black sludge stuff coming down and all the machine gun fire. And I want to take a minute to kind of just give a shout out to the animators behind this, because they did such an amazing job. I mean, the Capitol itself, it looks like a real city, but it's animated.
CGI.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know?
Well, I mean, there are certain sections that they made sets for that, obviously.
Right, yeah. But
the
the
entire
majority, when you see a panorama of the thing,
Right.
it's like all CGI and it's amazing.
But, I mean, a lot of movies are already doing that. They've come out with
Right.
that so well that it's being inputted to a ton of different
And
series and
not
movies.
not just for panoramas anymore. Now for, let's say, people,
Well, they've
places
been
like that.
doing that for a long
Back-
time.
Yeah, but not as
Like-
well as they are now.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, Narnia did it fairly well. I mean, Prince Caspian with Reepicheep.
Well,
I mean,
animals
they knew-
animals don't count.
Yeah, but I mean, if you compare it, it was pretty.
It's pretty good.
They
I
did
mean-
very well for that.
But that wasn't too long ago, was it?
No,
How
well,
long ago was that?
about 6 years,
Dude, we're old.
6 or 8 years even, because Voyage of the Dawn Treader was 2 or 3 years ago, and there's about 4 years between movies.
We are old.
Not really.
Wow.
But
Wow.
anyways, this trailer, I think, the biggest thing this trailer made me feel was emotional. Just because of stuff that I know already happens, and just seeing bits and pieces of it, and like, okay, I know what's going to happen next, and I don't want that to happen. But there's also the newer parts where it's like, oh, I can't wait for that.
I know,
I can't
right?
wait for them to get into the city, the capital.
I know, and then, I mean, this is like a semi-spoiler alert. Obviously someone dies.
Obviously.
Obviously. But we're not going to tell you who or how, because it
For
was
all you
so
know,
sad.
if you haven't read the books, for all you know, it could be a bad guy
Yeah,
that we're just sad about.
it could be... Who could it be? That's a bad guy.
Snow.
It could be Snow. Because that makes sense. I mean, the book series is leading up to killing Snow. It could be him. We don't know.
But it could also
Actually,
be him.
we do know.
It could also not be him. It could survive throughout the entire books.
Yeah,
But if you've read the books, you know that we're just talking.
yeah. We're making the show entertaining.
We're trying to make this non-spoiler so you can watch it.
Right. So we're just giving speculations for people that haven't seen it.
So, as we try and talk about the book, what do you think your favorite part is going to be about this movie in particular?
Oh, I almost died there.
It's okay. We all die.
Yeah. My favorite part of the movie is when... So that's a spoiler. This is hard without giving spoilers away. Probably when they're in the walking through the Capitol and all that, and they're just trying to do what they do.
Right. Do what they do.
I can't breathe. Okay.
I personally really like the way that they try to bring PETA back.
Yeah, I'm
Is
so looking forward to that.
the hijacking,
Rehijacking.
rehabilitating.
Yeah, that. In the book, they call it rehijacking.
Yeah, rehijacking.
Because this is, spoiler alert, they're using the same tracker jacker venom
Right.
to try to reverse the process.
Which is really cool, and I can't wait to see how they imply this into the movie.
Yeah.
Because the first movie left off with
Him in a
PETA
bed, he's like
just like
a zombie. Okay, but then again, they could completely cut that out. They'll be like, oh, we just fixed PETA. He's back. They could do that.
They could, but I know for a fact that they won't.
I know, but I mean,
Because in the trailer they showed him in the cuffs in the sewer,
Right, I
which
know.
is a part of the book.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, I'm giving an example on how they could just mess it up. You know, I think there's more going for them than there is not. You know, they have a good foundation from Mockingjay Part 1, and if they just stick to that and build on it, then this will be one of the best movies of the year, I think.
Which I know that they probably will. Well, also Star Wars coming up that could also change. Because Star Wars is huge.
Go check out that video.
It's our third video, I think.
Yeah. We apologize for the video quality. It was it was literally our third video.
It's also in our old studio.
Mm-hmm.
But go vote for Peg,
Yeah.
our new mascot.
You'll get that reference as soon as you watch it. See, now we've piqued their curiosity and they want to know who Peg is.
But we will explain that towards the end of the episode also.
And, okay. So, The Hunger Games is, as the trailer said, one of the biggest global phenomenons ever. Of this time, not ever, of this time period.
This day and age.
Okay? You can't go somewhere without without someone not knowing what the Hunger Games is.
Well, not knowing the name of the Hunger Games. They
Yeah.
might not know what it's about.
It's like, have you heard of the Hunger Games? Yes, I know what the Hunger Games is. You know what I mean?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Like, come on.
Seriously.
Get with the world.
But, this... I can't talk today. They're gonna make so much money off of this, you know, and just the movie itself is gonna be amazing, and the actors. Speaking of which, the actor who plays Plutarch Heavensby, he died.
Not in the
Not
storyline.
The actor.
But the actor himself died, which
So-
is really sad because he was actually one of my favorite actors in the previous movie.
Was he?
He was.
Yeah.
Because he added
I liked him.
he added more character to Plutarch than I actually read when I read the book.
Yeah. And for me,
He kind of made the
For me, they all do that because when I read books, I don't really imagine faces. So
I always do.
Well,
I imagine faces.
I just imagine their bodies,
Well,
pretty much.
It's when I read books, I imagine like their face, their body, and I also imagine like I kind of half read out loud to myself and have like different accents or like
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
voices for each character because it makes it more of like an audiobook,
Right.
which is cool.
But an audiobook in your head is much better than an audiobook in audiobook form because
No.
you can do whatever
Depends
you
on the
want.
audiobook.
You can do whatever you want with the characters in your head. Like in the Hunger Games, you could make Katniss. What could you do with Katniss? You could do a ton with Katniss. I mean, you could make her have a flaming sword at her side.
Anyways,
I'm tired.
I think they're gonna do very well with keeping track to the book, which we also recommend you go and read that.
Right.
It can be either before or after. If you want spoilers for after or before the movie comes out, you can read it. Or if you just want to know what's going on in more detail.
Right, and you can impress your friends by being like, hey, I know what happens in Mockingjay Part 2. Part 2, yeah. So, how do you know that? I'm just a psychic like that.
I just know it.
Yeah. He's been watching Psych.
Actually,
With the little...
I haven't been recently. It's been a while.
Shush, I'm getting a vision. I think they're going to subscribe.
Are they?
Yes, you tell us. Make sure to comment, like, and hit the subscribe button.
Yes. He's right.
I
And
am
then
right.
you can subscribe when you watch this video.
Alright.
Also, make sure to go check out our website at www.fandomediansofficial.weebly.com, which will be in the description below.
In the description below this video. Also, it is in our About section.
Right.
So,
You click the About section. It's also on the banner. There's like a little W, the blue W.
Right.
You can click that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much everywhere.
yeah. We've made it so that everyone can see it wherever they go, pretty much on our channel.
You can also watch the previous video.
Yeah, you can.
You can, if you want. We'll put that in a card. You can
Yeah.
just click on the card in the video.
Right there.
Right there.
Or there.
It's actually right there, because it's on your side.
Or here.
So, like, about right above you.
Can it
Maybe
be
on
right
top
above
of
me? There we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
That's about it.